Amazingly, there are people who think of me and they think of Mountain Dew. Not just from doing videos either. Some guy I went to school with moved away, and one of our mutual friends ran into him several months later. In their conversation, the mutual mentioned me, and the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, Tony, Mountain Dew, man." The beverage has always been a presence in my life, and my teeth are feeling it, baby! I can view pictures in the family photo albums, and over the ages, there's a Mountain Dew either in my hands or in the background somewhere. Pizza, metal, and Mountain Dew is the mark of a good day for me, almost like a trademark. I'm the metal dude. I do the do. If you're not down with that, you can call me His Metal Dudeness or El Metal Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing, but we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about my lifelong love affair with the sugary citrus nectar of the gods. That is dew from the mountain. It tastes best from a fountain. It's just always been there, you know, through the best and worst times of my life. People have hard days and they go, "Man, I need a beer," or "I need a joint." But no, on a bad day I go, "I need a Mountain Dew." I'm gonna place an artificially inflated importance on a soda. Say that 3 times fast. Artificially inflated importance, artificially inflated importance, artificially inflated importance. It has a sweetness that you can only relate to if you're a vampire biting into someone's neck. I myself am not a vampire, but I understand where vampires are coming from. I've never really placed that big of an importance on clear drinks, or colas, or teas. A lot of people are into Boba Fett tea now, and maybe they're also drinking it from Red Han Solo cups, but in general, I treat all of those beverages like a glass of water. It's just a beverage. But Mountain Dew has somehow gone beyond just being a beverage, and they have a giant following with the different flavors that come out, many of which are good. Major Melon, Voodoo 2021, the Batman Dark Berry when The Dark Knight Rises came out. It's weird. Code Red came out when I was a kid, and I didn't like it back then, but when I tried it again as an adult, I really liked it. Baja Blast, of course, ever the fan favorite. It's enough of a reason to go to Taco Bell when Walmart isn't selling it in the cans. But most of the time, I'm fine with just regular Mountain Dew. The throwback Dew with the real sugar is also excellent. Hey, I've never done drugs, I've never had any dream of an interest for alcoholic beverages, and I've never been one for cigarettes. You know, people have their things that they do. And I do enjoy other sodas, you know, Dr. Pepper, Cherry Pepsi, but I don't drink Coke. Coke kills people. It's a private joke. You gotta know me to understand it, and most of the time people who do know me still don't understand it, they just go along with it. But if a restaurant doesn't have Mountain Dew, I'll usually just order a Dr. Pepper, or a Pib, or a root beer. I love root beer, especially with the real sugar in it, in a glass, nice frosty glass. But the availability of Mountain Dew sometimes influences my decision on where to go out to eat. Because Mountain Dew goes pretty well with a chicken biscuit, and it also goes amazingly with pizza. When I was younger, I would ask the waitstaff in restaurants to bring me a pitcher so that way they wouldn't have to keep coming back to refill my glass. I'd be up all night and having to go pee a lot, but it was fun to watch the reactions of those around me. Drink enough Mountain Dew and you'll feel amazing. You'll start dancing around and making jokes. Maybe you'll even clean the house. I have run into problems with it though, since I've become more health conscious. I no longer feel the need for entire pitchers of it. In fact, for a couple of years, I was about 30 pounds overweight. I'd watch old videos of mine and see how fat I'd gotten, and I'd think, my goodness, what has become of me? And a lot of it was because I ate a lot of fast food, I ate entire Red Baron pizzas before bed, and of course lots of soda. And nothing will make your calories climb to the moon like sodas will. And it's not like you're gonna build muscle with 500 calories of soda. Well, there was a short while where I was drinking a 2-liter of Mountain Dew a day, and I've had to stop doing that, you know? One day I got tired of looking and feeling bad, and I got to work. In 5 months, I got into shape with a combination of exercise, drowning everything in hot sauce, 150 milligrams of caffeine every morning with a healthy dose of vitamin B, and calorie limits. At a strict calorie limit, you can eat what you usually eat, but just don't go over it. And that included Mountain Dew. We're like best friends who sit in a classroom together, you know? We're gonna get into some shit, and we're a bad influence on each other, but you can't separate us. I mean, what would we do without each other? So I've cut back drastically, though I still drink it. Obviously not a 2-liter a day. It's more like a 2 liter a week, or 2 liters a week. And you recognize your routines. You can't drink too much before you go see a show because then you'll be going to the bathroom the whole time. And I don't want to lose my spot. There's usually some basketball player standing around and you gotta move your neck in weird places to be able to see the stage. I also can't drink too much before bed, otherwise I'll never go to bed. Most importantly, the calorie limit. I take it seriously. Once I got into shape, I never got out of my routines. Side note, in my last month of getting back into shape, I sped up the process by cutting out Mountain Dew and fast food completely. My skin and energy thanked me for it, but my next dew tasted so good. So it's like energy drinks in a way. If you drink too many too soon, they lose their effect. You gotta space them out, man. And that's what I do. Your body is a temple. It houses the dark, angry soul within, and unless you're good with voodoo, you only get one, so treat it well. And it starts now, because saying that you're going to take care of yourself later and pushing it off until you have health problems is just going to lead to problems. It's never too early or too late to better yourself. And I feel really good, and it's all thanks to diet and exercise. 1 or 2 of these during the week is my reward for taking care of myself. Dew built my love stream. Dew built my bloodstream. It's a love affair, mainly dew, and the glass that holds it. Fuck it.